on my way to Rock Your 4x4 shop for a set of new tires. It's about an hour away. Now, I know some of you are saying, what? Cheap, new tires? So here's the deal. I needed a set of tires for this thing. In a hurry, kind of. So I got on Craigslist and start searching for tires. A used set of tires that are completely bald. People are still wanting $400 for these things. I was like, no thanks. So I posted on Facebook asking around. I also asked Jason over at Rock Your 4x4, and he came back and he said, you know, for I said my budget was around $500, and he says, you know, for around $536 you can get a brand new set of mud terrains. So I said, that seems like one heck of a deal, right? Either $400 for a set of completely bald tires off of Craigslist, or $530 for a set of brand new tires, and they look pretty good. These are 31s. I'm going to put 31s on here because I still want to have some flex. I could probably fit up to 33s or something, but by the time I did that, I'd have to start cutting away or I'd be rubbing really bad. So 31s it is. By the way, this is the first time I've ever driven this thing, so I'm actually pretty surprised. It's doing very well. I'm at 70 right now. I've never driven it except for around the block, so I was hoping it would even make it out here. It's doing good so far. So me and Jason have been talking about doing a tire balancing video for a while, and lo and behold, I need tires, so now's the perfect time, right? Apparently there's something special about this tire balancing machine that he's got, but I'll let him explain that to you, because we're here.
It's hard to steer, but yeah. Put a little camera in there, spike spider. So you can see the go over the hill quickly. Better than one spare tire carrier. I like the one spare tire carrier better than anything I done on Jeep. That's to be able to see out the back now. Totally different game. Before you get back up.
Alright, so this one has an edge for wheel weights on both sides. So to set up the machine, run that into that rim, this into that rim, and on the screen you can see it's prompting you where to put it. So we just push the pedal and it sets it to the right dimensions. And then right here we've got our weight displays and our road force measurement. And what we'll do is we'll close the hood now, and this load roller will apply some pressure to the tire to measure the run out. So now we see here that it doesn't require any weight on the back side on this side, but it requires 3 ounces on the outside. Here's our road force measurement on LT truck tires. As long as this number is below 40 pounds of road force, which is the run out of the tire, then we're okay. This one is 11, which is really low. That's about equivalent to most Michelin passenger car tires. If this number was above 40, we can measure and force match the tire to the rim. And in that case, if that was above 40, we would press yes. And then the machine prompts us to tell us where it wants these load roller guides to be. So we'll put those there and we push the button on the arm, and it's going to measure the rim run out. So in this case here, it's telling us the assembly has 11 pounds, the tire is 6 pounds of that, so we could index this and potentially get our road force down to 0 after matching. So if we press start, we would mark the tire there, press start again, mark the rim here, and we would deflate the tire and meet those 2 marks and inflate the tire and put it back on the machine and get those results. But since this one is below 40, we don't need to do that.
I got lost there. That was complicated, but let me see if I can explain it. So first we need to understand run out. And what is run out? Well, it's just a fancy term for there's more tire on one side than the other. Now this is an extreme example, but this tire has really bad run out. Now what you need to know is your wheel can also have run out. So here's an extreme example of a wheel with really bad run out. Now, the thing is, with this machine, it can detect the run out of the tire and of the wheel. Now the cool thing is, normally you would just put these together and you would just hope that you got it right. But with this machine, you can measure the run out of both, and it'll index these and tell you where to mount the tire on the wheel. And even if you have bad run out on both, you can index this so that the center of the wheel is still the center of the entire thing. Even though there's really bad run out on both, the center is still the center. So I've simplified things here a little bit, but there are other factors involved, like the tire compound. So let's say one side of the tire has a stiffer rubber than the other side. This machine can detect that too. I never knew it was a thing, so the point of this video is to tell you that it is possible to have this done. So next time you need a tire balanced or you are having problems with yours, check and see if you can find a tire shop that does road force balancing or force matching. And if you're in the Knoxville area, check out Rock Your 4x4.